Going down.
Hey, does my mic sound okay? Discord's kind of being weird. Like it's not
What?
lighting up when I talk.
What were you
Is my
saying?
mic okay?
Wait,
What were you
Okay.
saying?
you're breaking.
What?
It's like
Sorry.
it's muffly though. It's kind of like the crackly thing.
So,
I can't hear you at all, Dewey. What were you saying?
Are you fucking with me or are you being serious?
he's fucking with you.
What is he saying, guys?
Hilarious.
Yeah, okay,
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Something about fingering you, and he's serious. I don't know. I didn't
Oh.
catch it
Sounds about right.
all. Oh.
Anyways, I was gonna say, if you want to finance my tattoos, I will gladly let you, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You are lucky.
But
I
you know
can't
that
click
means he gets
shit
to
right
pick
now.
them every time.
Yes, just not where they go.
Oh, well, what the fuck's the point of that?
See? Always a catch.
But if I get to choose where it goes, then maybe I do one.
Yeah, no.
How about what Mr. Mime did you like so much? Get it on her stomach with the tans going up, holding.
Oh, Mr. Rhyme.
No.
She would love that
I was
tattoo.
thinking Mr. Mime bent over, spreading his ass so the belly button looks like the butthole.
Oh shit.
Oh, I've seen that with the dog too, where a dog's turning around, but it's
Oh
a
my
dog's
God.
ass.
I can't
I've
see
seen
her,
some
but I'm
weird
sure
thumb
she's
tattoos.
cringing.
I am
Oh, of
cringing.
course.
Oh my God. Fine, I will stream it. Give me a second.
If you give me power, I'm gonna abuse it. Okay, like come on.
Oh,
Oh
100%.
my God.
We all have
To
credit
be
cards.
fair,
for a
I'd
reason.
do it to anybody. So
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I got a little pantry pack of Reese's I could put in my freezer, so now I've got them on demand. Oh, so good. If you don't put your Reese's in the freezer, you're not even American.
Not even American.
He's not American.
I know he's not.
There, be happy. I did it.
Oh my god, it's about time.
Oh
What
my
did you do?
God.
Ready?
Oh my God. Fuck off.
Hold on, it's not even loading.
I see that.
Wow.
I don't know why. Here, let me maximize it. Maybe it will now. No, it still doesn't like it. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, I got some of the cards out now. I don't want to open the dragon box yet. See? Silver Tempest. Drew's not even in here. Drew's not here to see the Silver Tempest boxes.
So then at him.
Oh, now it's not even letting me pick a screen to share. What the fuck, Discord? Discord doesn't like me. Doo-doo.
She's opening the cart. Here, actually, give me 1 second while you guys do this. I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Hold up, I might have to leave and come back.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, it's
Oh
not.
yeah.
He's not letting
Oh
me.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Paradox mons.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear something.
Yeah, Slithering is a paradox.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be in by next season though. We'll see.
It's still not letting me stream. Tuesday Discord.
When is the last time you restarted your computer?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'll close this though. Well, I guess we're just gonna do this. Chords.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hmm. Wow, I can close Discord and it literally doesn't even disconnect me. Discord is like... Huh.
Yeah, Discord's kind of bugging out tonight.
Well, it stays in the tray below if you're still in a call. It always been like that.
Let's see. Interesting.
If I had $1 for every time somebody used Goldango. He didn't even max the special attack EV in that thing. That good as or that make it rain did like nothing. Also, the fact that they have an attack called Make It Rain and they don't realize what it means.
Hmm. No.
Use Make It Rain again. You got no special defense. Like, I get it, you're gonna use Murkrow to haze and try to reset, but we'll see how that goes.
Still trying to get this to work.
Was Mira, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm just mute the whole time.
True.
Restarting Discord to see if I can get it to work. Whoa, that was loud.
My B.
Sorry.
I was choking on a Reese's.
How very American of you.
Right? Hey, at least it wasn't a Big Mac.
I fixed it.
Hey, you did it.
I did it.
Does that mean you can create the output projector and now put it in
I
Discord?
did it. There you go.
Oh my god, you did it!
I
I'm
did
so proud of
it.
you. I'm proud of you.
I'm so glad.
Squeep, quick, take a picture. She finally did it.
I'm so glad. You guys are assholes.
Hey,
Aight. Let's see what we got. Oh, I forgot to
I guess
tell.
I'd rather be an asshole than a dumbass.
Maybe?
I don't want to be a dumbass.
Which charger is this? This is my phone charger.
This man has flash fire on his armor rouge. I'm done.
I should. I guess I could forward the ping cord notification.
You could.
Copy text.
Poppycock. You know?
Yee. Let's see. Would that be plug your business?
Maybe.
Gaming chat?
Maybe? Are you putting into the music channel?
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it in general. It doesn't sound like they've got their shit together anyway.
I'm not gonna add everyone. He probably
Add
doesn't.
everyone, we're live. So we just gonna stream all their shows then?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. And then
Nice.
my first show with Spider Inside Her is February 11th.
What kind of shows you doing?
We are hardcore.
Flamenco dancers.
Totally. Completely. See pictures of me and Kara. Could you see us doing that?
Kara, yes, you know.
Kara sent us a video of her mom like doing a striptease on a picnic table when she was drunk at like a 4th of July party, and we were all like, now we know where she gets it from.
Oh, gross.
It was so fucking funny.
If my mom did that, none of the family would ever talk to her again.
Oh, that's so funny though.
Blech.
I. So, guys, this is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. Dragons!
Hey, what's heading towards that Duraludon? Is
Shut-
it a Dragapult?
It would be a Dreepy. Hey, look, it's Chris. Who wants to see them cards? Look, they're dragons! I'm so excited about this box. I've never seen it before.
All the cards.
All the cards. There's 11 packs in here. There's 11 packs of cards in here.
How much did you spend on that?
This is $60 for 11 packs of cards. That's
That's
like
actually not bad.
that's like half off.
How much was our Target bill yesterday?
Okay, yes, we spent $400 at Target yesterday, but this was $60 for 11 packs of cards. That's like half price.
It was an eighth of the shopping trip.
It's an eighth of the shopping trip, but I got cards. Okay. All right.
Listen, Pokemon cards are like eggs these days.
How much do you owe me?
I owe you half the shopping trip. Okay.
You know, 60 that was just on your card?
60 of it was just Pokemon cards.
Oh, this person has to be so mad right now.
Dude, you are like clipping. That's so gross.
I used Yan on this guy, so he fell asleep the turn that I killed his teammate, and he totally could have beat me. All I had left was a 1 HP Hatterene that he was outspeeding.
Everything outspeeds Hatterene.
Oh, that was dirty. I love it.
Bro, I'm so excited.
Except for in trick one.
Oh, they're even packaged separately. I'm so excited. Dude, this Rayquaza is beautiful.
Just turn all 11 packs into one super pack.
Just open them all and just put them in a stack.
Exactly.
I know this because I have a couple.
Couple what?
Oh yeah.
Squeep says,
competitive Hatterene.
oh, competitive Hatterenes. So there were a couple of, I'd say probably young adults, at Target when we were looking at cards yesterday. Micah was chatting them up because of course he is, and so we're talking to them about the new card shop right by the house, and they're like, oh yeah, we've already been in there, you know, we do comp and they're gonna start holding tournaments and stuff. I'm like, when I was in there, they'd only been open for like a week and there were already kids sitting in there playing Magic. Like, there's like so much profit in cards right now, like so much profit.
Yeah, you want to talk about an expensive hobby? Fucking Magic. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I have spent $300 on cards this month. It's the fucking
Sounds about right.
It's the fucking 19th. Oh.
Don't feel bad. I'm gonna be doing the same thing next month with video games. There's 2 games coming out that I'm gonna be playing the shit out of.
What?
Lightfall and Hogwarts Legacy.
Push you might be out there.
Bro. So,
That's me, but instead of next month, it's
there-
gonna be loading in 2 days.
there was a hidden pack behind the Duraludon giant card. So it's actually,
Put it in your hat.
I'm not taking my beanie off
Put
yet.
it in your hat. There you go. See, you figured it out.
has no concept of stranger danger.
Micah doesn't understand the concept of stranger. Micah also doesn't understand the concept of take a breath between words.
True.
He just talks. He talks until he's out of breath.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
He literally will be gasping for air and still talking. Like, Micah, you
I
gotta.
will never look at talking the same.
My brain has so many things to say, but I only have so much air in my lung.
Like, he'll be sitting at the arm of my chair and be like, and I'm like, it can't possibly be that exciting of a video.
Oh, it is.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've watched it with you before. They didn't hide a Rayquaza pack behind the Rayquaza card. I feel gypped.
Womp womp.
But they hid a Duraludon pack behind the Duraludon card.
And the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
What's a schnozberry?
I'm gonna banish Spellbit from Go Eat.
Okie dokie. Well, good battling.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Where did Alchemist go?
you
Alchemist
later.
should battle you. I did a
That was
dumb.
good question.
He left to do something, I think.
I'm sure you'll see him pop in chat at some point.
Oh yeah, he's totally gonna like come lurk in Twitch.
God, I wish I still had my sound pad.
He's probably already lurking in Twitch. In fact, hi Alchemist.
Let's see, it's me, it's you, and it's Chris. We are the 3 viewers.
Here, I'll drop alert as well.
Hey.
Ayo. Oh my god, it looks so weird with a fucking pack in my hat.
You look like a pokey wizard.
Fuck. Okay. So should I open my Silver Tempest packs first, or
You're a wizard, Harry.
Silver Tempests first, or the Make a Giant? Oh God, Luna.
Shuffle them together.
Both?
Yep. Look
Oh.
at all that juice. Here, I'll drink some juice. Look at all that juice.
Thanks for all the points, guys.
So totally dumb question. What are all those points even for anyway?
We get paid when you use
Some of
them,
Daddy's juice.
and you get to make us do fun things. So the idea is streamers give you incentives to use said points, so you view more to gain said points, and we get paid when you use said points. Is the
I'm
idea.
gonna do a 10,000 redemption for slap yourself in the face.
As in you're gonna add it?
Yes.
Oh dear Lord. We got it shuffled pretty well. It's a nice pretty stack of cards. I like that stack. Slap yourself in the face, 10k points. We used to have the karaoke one, but Squeeps took it off.
True. I got tired of the karaoke.
He didn't
People
like.
use it on me more than they used it on her.
We can both sing. It's fine. You can
I
sing.
take
You
that
just
as a
don't like to.
compliment, But you know,
It's because he can
True.
sing. He's good. You record music. In
I
fact,
do.
you record more music than I do.
Hey, you know, it's fun.
Yeah. People don't use me for vocals on their records. They use me for keys. All right.
They typically use me for drums.
We're just going to start at the top. Work our way down.
I feel like playing some Mario Maker.
do the Lugia back.
I did. Yep, I grabbed Lugia.
You started talking about Micah, and now all I can think about is Mario.
It's because it's all he thinks about. Ever. I took him to youth group yesterday because Cody needed to go run some errands, and naturally we have a Switch set up for the kids to play Smash Bros.
You
And
should tell him Jesus was a plumber.
So he decided to own all the middle and high school kids in Smash Bros.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's just what he did.
That's my boy.
And then all of the middle school boys decided that he was one of them. And so when they went into small groups, they tried to keep him. I was like, guys, he's 6. He's got like 9 years before he's your age.
Oh, man.
All right, it's a steel pack. We got
Hey,
lantern.
wait, what about this wheat pack?
Isn't it in my hat?
No, that's just a pack in your hat. I was
Oh.
just trying to see if I could get you to do that.
Oh.
The lantern.
It is a lantern. You got a lot to choose from, Squeeps.
Put your hands across them.
They're falling.
I
Shit.
can actually see your fingers in the right direction this time, I think.
Yes, you can. I have it flipped properly.
Right middle finger, the blue.
The blue one? This
Yep.
one?
Yep.
Squeeps pack?
Squeeze pack.
Ooh, it's a Silver Tempest one. It's gonna
Yeah.
go up there. Alright, I'm going to resume the pack I'm opening.
Do it.
I'm gonna hop out and let y'all get to your stream. Y'all take it easy.
Okay,
Alright, take care, bud.
thanks for chilling.
Yep, yep, later.
Peace.
I got a Brandon. What's going on with the coloring?
Let's go, Brandon.
Altaria. Oh my god. Baltoy. Sunkern. Fanby. Indeedee. Marini. Alright, my reverse is Serena. Ooh. And the rare is a Ranunculus. Hollow. I actually don't have that one for the decks. So that's a good one.
A fetus.
I think this one is supposed to be beyond the fetus stage, technically.
Slightly beyond.
I don't remember what they're called after that. Beyond fetus. There's terms and I don't remember them. It's been a few years since I was pregnant, so that one will go right there.
There's also Deletus.
No, that's not a real term. Don't start that nonsense.
Oh, there must be a barista around. This roast is getting dark.
Shit. We got a
Yeah, I
fusion
had a
strike.
little bit of the happy gas. It's actually working for me tonight.
That's good. No panic attacks.
No panic attacks.
Good. Good. I've had a rough one lately. Been feeling a lot. But I think it's from my accident. I don't do well with cars and hitting things.
You just gotta start taking a scooter everywhere.
Well, if we can't fix my brakes, I don't know what we're gonna do. At least make it stop beeping.
Oh, is it doing the thing where it beeps if you hit your brake?
No, it beeps nonstop, constantly. It beeps. Like it just beeps. It just you know how it beeps when you back up?
Mm-hmm.
It beeps nonstop the whole time.
Gives you the honk honk.
We got a fire pack. Ooh. Caparaja, which I happen to need for my decks. And Zorark.
Ooh.
Simipour. Plusle. Vulpix. Meltan. Oh, adorable Toxel. I love that art. Staryu. Aww. Puppy Growlithe. Not as cute as the one I painted, but cute. That's the reverse. And the rare is a Maractus, which I might need for my decks. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I
haven't
can.
seen Maractus much lately.
That was a Lost Origins? Nope.
Ooh.
Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike. So. Let me see if I need Maractus. Oh my god, there's so much trash.
You don't gotta call me names.
Me dropping trash on the floor? So I can get to my mouse. Let's see, do I have the Excel sheets pulled up? I do. Oh, that's not the Excel sheet I need. That's my tax write-offs.
Oh. Oh, W4. Oops.
No, not W4, it's medical expenses.
Oh. I'm sure I'd have a lot of those at this point if I actually checked.
I have started keeping every single receipt throughout the entire year.
Oh no.
'Cause I'm petty.
She's adulting.
No, I'm petty.
I mean,
Because...
it's what you're supposed to do, so...
Well, no. Last year I was told, oh, well, you have to hit, like, such and such amount before it even counts, so we just gave you, like, this deduction when they did our taxes. And I was like, well, considering Micah's medication costs, like, $100 a month, I'm pretty sure we meet that qualification. So let's just keep it all in C. So, I have a Maractus. I do not need a Maractus. Alrighty. Next one is another Silver Tempest. Code cards. Post some of those in the Discord. Anybody who's interested. We got a fighting pack. Sunflora. Oh, I kind of like that art. Actually. It's a primordial altar. This way. There we go.
Primordial or altar? Oh, so
I
it's
l-
like for the sword and the sword and the shield.
Yeah, I like that. It's really cool. Dedenne. I kind of want to paint that, actually. I really like that. I'm gonna set that over there. Durant, one of Micah's favorites, and I don't know why. He just loves it.
Oh, I love Durant. That thing's great.
Ralts. It's times 4 weak to fire.
So are
Fletchling.
humans, but I still like some of them.
I don't think we're times 4 weak to fire. I feel like we're relatively naturally flame retardant. It's just
I'm just retarded.
people just do dumb things. Anywho, Dratini. I love this Dratini art. It's just so sweet and cute and innocent.
Me too.
Clink.
Oh, thanks. Nice compliment.
Look who's back.
I left for 10 minutes and everyone's gone. What happened?
I started talking.
I'm not even. That's just mean, girl. I'm not even gonna go down that road with you.
I'm sorry. Anyways, it's a droopy dreepy. That's the reverse.
I've blown some pretty big.
Droopy dreepy. That's the reverse.
I hate
And
it when my dreepy is droopy.
he is. Look at him. He's so sad.
Same.
Have you read the dex entry for Dreepy in Violet?
Probably.
You should read it. It's very sad.
I'm not on the game right now.
I thought you were. I
me
thought you were just battling.
No, I told you I switched to Super Mario Maker.
Oh, that's
too.
right. You wanted to play Mario Maker. And the rare for this one is a Miss. Is it Miss Magius? I feel like it's Miss
Miss
Magius.
Magius.
Because it should be a mage.
Now fuse the two, Miss Magius.
Miss Magius. Mm.
Because, you know, it's pronounced magic, not magic. That one bothered me.
But it's a mage.
I know. And what's the suffix of mage? Mag.
Whatever. Do I need a Miss Magius?
Actually, she's a sorcerer.
Did I put 2 eyes in that? God, I'm fucking blind.
I gotta put my cookies in the closet.
Nope, I don't need it.
In the evening, groups of Dreepy will fly at high speeds over the ocean and poke at the Pokemon in water for fun.
Is that Scarlet or Violet?
Yeah, that's Scarlet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
Scarlet.
not what it says in Violet.
Violet's a little
Oh.
more sad face.
Violet is sad. Let me see.
Ooh,
I'll pull it up.
ravioli, ravioli. What's in my pocket-oli?
Come on. Oh. My Switch isn't in his dock. My Switch is in my purse. Never mind. That's not gonna work.
Why are you meowing at me, Ricky? This is ramen. This ain't cat stuff.
My cats meow if you're in the kitchen. They think they're gonna get food.
That's Cody's fault.
It is Cody's fault. You are correct.
Ricky, stop. It's not even for you. I don't know where this started, but it needs to stop.
Alright, we got another fire pack.
Ooh, straight fire.
Starting with
Straight fire?
Lance. I said something about we were hanging pictures yesterday, and I said, you can't tell if that's straight. And Cody goes, obviously, I have a very hard time telling if things are straight. It's like, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Fletchender.
He's still trying to figure out if he is.
Oh, he's so not.
No, he's not at all.
Clang. We had that conversation the other day. He was talking about, he was like, it's not my fault I find this guy and this guy and this guy attractive and you attractive. And I was like, do you realize I'm the only female you mentioned? And he was like, and? It's like,
Look, quote me on this, okay? You don't gotta suck dick to be gay.
like, you don't have to want to fuck them to be bi.
That's true.
Mischievous, just attracted to them. There's difference between attraction and sexuality. There's romantic attraction, there's sexual attraction. Very different things.
And then there's if the bear is hungry, he will eat.
That's called allosexuality. I'm fairly certain that's what Aaron is.
No, I don't put labels on shit.
Oh,
And I am definitely not fucking any aloe plants.
allosexuality is basically like a sex addict. Swablu. Swirlix. Rotom. Another droopy dreepy. And our reverse is a Pikachu. Complete with its wannabe Pikachus. Dedenne and Togedemaru. I do like that art. I would like it more if it had more of the fake Pikachus, like Emolga, or what are some of the other ones? Like, not Dedenne, what's the Galarian one? Schizo. What is Schizo?
It's the
Morpeko. Morpeko. Yep.
Morpeko. Yeah.
It'd be cool if it had more of them.
Oh,
missed
so
that
here you
bullet.
go, by the way.
Oh, did you pull it
After
up?
being reborn as a ghost Pokemon, Dreepy wanders the areas it used to inhabit back when it was alive in prehistoric seas.
That is depressing as shit.
It's so sad. It's
And then
so
there's also
sad.
Shield. If this weak Pokemon is by itself, a mere child could defeat it. But if Dreepy has friends to help train it, it can evolve and become so much stronger.
Wow.
No wonder the
Wah,
Droopy
wah.
is droopy.
He's droopy because he ain't got friends.
He is. He's alone. Look at him. He's so droopy. He's a droopy dreepy.
He's so depressed. That's what I feel like daily.
My rare is a Keldeo, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. So it's non-hollow, but I think I need it for the dex.
Oh, set it on fire.
I know you hate the brony.
Oh lord.
Next pack. Brilliant
I was born in
stars.
The wrong generation.
Okay, so my intern today, I made the comment that Micah is Gen Alpha. And he kind of looked at me and was like, what? And I was like, you know, the one that comes after Gen Z. He's like, what? And I was like, you're Gen Z. I'm a millennial. My parents are Gen X. And so he starts Googling it. And he's like, boomers are a real thing?
Oh no.
And I'm like, yes. He goes, I thought people were just joking.
When are people gonna realize that Gen Z is like actually retarded? Like it's such a soft generation, they just are so oblivious to everything.
But he's like, listen, he is like the most naive and innocent little thing that I have ever met. And like, he's so sweet. He's such a good kid. Like, he's such a good kid. Like, I gave him some ridiculous, like, mundane tasks today, and he really did complete them, like, cheerfully. But he started just going through it, and he watched videos on, like, happened in the different generations. Like, he just wanted to learn everything because all of a sudden he didn't know any of this. He was like, oh, so they're called that because there was a baby boom after World War II. And I was like, yeah. Boomers are like this whole generation. Like, we're not just joking and being like, okay, boomer. Like, they really are boomers.
I mean, we are, and we're calling them old, but
Like, that's literally their generation. They are the baby boomer generation. Like, it's actually a thing.
it's so depressing. It's so depressing knowing that Generation Z is actually like this.
Like,
Just the more you meet them, the more you realize how accurate it is.
I was like, I adore you. You are so adorable, and you're learning so quick. Like, he's learning how to code in Roblox and stuff. Elio, my intern. And, like, he picks things up so quick, but he's so, like, he just doesn't know anything. And, like, he's so willing to learn, but he just doesn't know anything. And I was like, yeah, and, like, you know, there was the Roaring Twenties, and he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Prohibition, The Great Gatsby? And he just kind of gives me this blank look, and I'm like, just look it up.
Also, don't have any kids in the next, or after 2 more years from now, because if you do, they're Generation Beta. No kid of mine will ever be a beta.
Well, Micah's Gen Alpha, so...
Also, they probably should have skipped that one in the generational naming.
Well, it's just, I don't, well,
Should have done Kappa or something, or Omega, the last generation, because that's when the robot empire will take over.
I mean, like, I'm an alpha personality. Micah's definitely an alpha personality, so suits him great. He's like me with Cody's obsessional tendencies. Ugh. And my brother's hyperactivity. Like, if you decided to mash my brother and me and Cody into one person, you would get Micah. It's kind of terrifying, actually.
I like mashed potatoes.
Me too, but they get old when they're like the only thing you can have when the cafeteria makes lunch, because they don't cater to vegetarians.
Did you tell them you were Irish? And that this is fucking offensive?
Considering they produced an entire document on why
Beer saved the world?
sexuality and marriage should be biblical, I don't think they're gonna care about anything I have to say. I'm fairly certain my kind don't actually exist as humans to them. So.
Fair enough.
Speaking of fighting.
No, somebody picked my Dragapult. No.
What?
I jumped on for Unite for some stupid reason, and now I can't even use what I wanted to use.
I haven't been on in so long, and they still charge me $10 a month.
That is your fault.
I know it is. That's a Gabite. This is a Torkoal. This has a lot of words on it. Roseanne's backup. Come on.
Roseanne,
Come
I
on.
don't remember. Roseanne Barr?
There we go. No, you were focused for a second. Focus. Come on. No. Okay. Shuffle a Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle a Pokemon tool card from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle a stadium card from your discard pile into your deck. Or shuffle an energy card from your discard pile into your deck.
I don't have any energy.
Anyways, choose one when you play that card. Burmy. Sock. Cherubi, Riolu, Starly. Ooh. Our reverse is a Kling, and rare, non-hollow, but it's an Alchemy, and I'm pretty much positive I need an Alchemy and an Aromatisse, which is the other one. You got the Swirlix, and no. I don't know if I don't think I need an Alchemy, actually. I'm fairly certain. 69 years later of trying to focus. You leave me alone, Luna. Go back to your battles. Anywho, we got Lost Origins pack. I don't need a Kling because I got it from the last round. You would battle if Alchemist was here. Alchemist is here. Did he leave again?
I don't know. He may have muted again. Oh. Unless that was him leaving.
Oh, I don't hear the doo-doots. Oh, the streamer mode is enabled again. I hate that it does that automatically. I need to turn it off. Because then I don't get the notifications when people join and or leave. Drives me crazy. Say less. You want some smoke. Oh, there you go. Now y'all can battle. Have fun. Be gay, do crimes.
Do gay crimes.
Even better. What code, Luna says? We got water. Gastrodon. Haunter. Poliwhirl. I think I need a Poliwrath. Litleo. Ghastly. We got Ghastly and Haunter. I wonder if I'll get a Gengar. Ducklet. Ah! I needed this one. It's random, but I needed it. Hisuian Zorua. He's so cute. Isn't it a normal ghost type? I think
Zorua?
Yeah.
The Hisuian one.
I love it. It's adorable, but I like foxes. They're kind of my thing.
Okay.
That's okay. Binacle. I need that one, actually. And alrighty then. We have a trainer, Eternatus VMAX with President Rose.
Ooh.
Full art.
Him doing his evil shit again.
Of course you do, Luna. Leave me alone. You go brag somewhere else. I haven't even finished the goddamn game. I love it. He does look evil. He doesn't look anywhere near as ridiculous as he does in the actual game. It is fucking awesome. And I don't have an Eternatus, so beautiful. And the rare, non-hollow, Parasect, but don't really care. Got that Eternatus, that's beautiful. Next up, Astral Radiance.
Did you open the hat pack?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Did you put the sweet pack in your hat too?
No, I did not. It's up on the printer.
You should just get a sombrero and fill it with Pokemon cards.
No,
Just
I
keep
wear
reaching up there.
beanies now. Beanies are my thing.
Beanie phase.
Beanies are my thing. It's because I need to go back to Steph and have the side of my hair shaved again. It's like doing its
Are
own.
you gonna keep it?
Yeah, I have been. I've been keeping up with it for a while now. But like it's too long right now, so it's like doing its own wild thing, and I'm like, I'm not like gonna use gel or some shit. That's work.
Just spike it.
No. No.
Cornrows.
No. It's not that long.
There's always a plan.
I'm not terrible at everything.
Actually, that means you failed at safe sex, so
No, I was on birth control.
exactly, but you failed.
The birth control failed.
Bum, 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 bum.
Actually, it's really funny. Like, Micah's technically a miracle baby because of my endometriosis and the growths that I had going on in my body that they had to remove via surgery after Micah was born. There's almost no physical way he could have been conceived. So I was on the pill. My body there were literal growths in my abdominal cavity.
They told my sister the same thing. She ended up having 3.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not physically possible for me anymore, anatomically. So there will be no more children. I want to adopt one. Micah is terribly lonely.
Just get a little Japanese kid.
I think I would adopt a little Mexican first.
Aw, but they're not good at math.
Says you. It's how you raise them. Steel pack. Yuxi. I think the one of these I don't have is Azelf. I don't know. But there's 2 of them that I have a shit ton of, and there's one of them I don't have at all. Anyways. Energy Lotto. Why did they put only 1 T? I don't know, but I don't like it. Hisuian Overquill. Because why be a pufferfish when you can be a mime? Mine. Words.
Words.
I don't know what's going on in my chat, but somebody says our son will have disability. I'm fairly certain. Oh, they're being gay.
Me too.
Ponita. Chatot. Bronzor. Rowlet. Ashwat. Hey, I didn't have this one. Ursaluna. That's another one to mark off of my Legends list. And, oh cool, he's also from Legends. Full art Choi.
Nice.
Yes.
So wait, which chat said somebody was disabled?
No, they were the Gray brothers are being gay.
Oh.
And Chris probably told them something inappropriate and they were like, "No, we can't. Our child would have a disability."
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Typical band stuff.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that. It's electric. Which I say literally every time, so it's probably not funny anymore. Fresh water.
I'll stay hydrated.
Sigilif. Ooh, it's Marnie. I'm fairly certain if I ever get like a full art card of her, I'll be able to sell it for good money.
Yeah, weebs like it.
Trapinch. Piplup. Shroomish. Burloin. Duskull. Hell yeah. We got a trainer card. Boltund V.
Hey, you did it.
Fairly certain she didn't have a Boltund, it was still a Yamper, but I will take it.
Hey, it can evolve. You never know.
Alrighty, and oh, well, after that, we got a Kingler V, and guess what? I didn't have a Kingler.
You got crabs.
And it truly was an electric pack.
I don't have crickets chirping on the sound pad. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Alrighty, next up. I feel like I need background music. I'm talking too much.
That's a good thing when you're streaming, though.
I'm talking too much?
Yeah, here, I got some music.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Okay. I got another Silver Tempest pack. Did you upload something to YouTube the other day?
Did I what?
Did you upload something to YouTube the other day?
No, but it was probably streaming through the multi-stream.
Oh. Aw, thanks, Alchemist.
I miss the sound of your voice too, Pookie.
Aw, look at the Raichu. Oh my god.
The Raichu is a good boy.
Squeeps, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Can you not for a second?
Okay.
Alchemist, 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 Alchemist. Look what I got Squeeps for Christmas. You can look again.
That's dirty. That meant I had to be honest.
I know. But even if you
I was a
looked,
good boy, though.
even if you looked, you wouldn't have said anything, and you'll still be very happy when you get it. So.
I ain't looking. That ain't fun. But I'm sure I'll be very happy either way.
You will. All right. Psychic.
Which reminds me, because I thought about it, because the Thought That Counts thing would also be the good name for, like, I don't know, ex-strippers doing tax audits or something, like in a building.
What?
The Thought That Counts.
Oh my god. That's literally the worst. Because not only do you have to explain it, but you have to explain it like twice.
Why are you booing me? I'm not wrong.
I don't even like that term.
I know you don't.
Clang.
But it works.
It's an acronym that doesn't even work. That people
an
now
acronym that
now
ended up becoming
use
a
a
word.
noun. It doesn't work. Claydol.
What if we turn it into a soliloquy?
You know what that means, right?
Yes.
Okay. Worker. And not the sex kind.
Nobody was going there, I
Mischievous.
don't know.
You were the one talking about him.
No, I was talking about the Thought Who Counts.
You called them sex workers. No, you called them You called them strippers?
I called them
Ex-strippers.
ex-strippers. Yes.
Mhm.
You know what's funny?
Life.
No,
No, life sucks.
that's true.
Streaming.
It's alright. How
Murkrow.
obvious is it that I ripped the chorus of that song from an Every Time I Die song?
I couldn't hear what you were playing, and probably not very.
So you know the breakdown riff in the new song? Bum, ba, dun, 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 ba, dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm talking about?
The one you did a demo of on Saturday?
Yeah,
Yes.
that riff.
Yes.
It's kind of ripped from the Return to Iceland.
Oh, I thought it sounded familiar.
It's like
Fans
that.
do that often. Just borrowing.
Emolga. Hey, no, we're on YouTube. Go, shoo.
Oh, come here for a second.
Nope. The reverse is Gym Trainer. And rare for this pack is Full Art Reshiram V.
Hooray.
That's pretty. I don't think I need a Reshiram because I got a bunch of them in the 25th anniversary packs. But damn, is that a pretty card. Love it.
That is nice. It's like it's using Turbo Blaze.
White Blaze. Flip a coin. If tails, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. If it's heads, though, it hits with 200. It's pretty.
I hate the flip a coin aspect they put into that game for like every attack.
Who's winning, Luna?
Bob Dole.
My hands work, I swear. It's down to the wire.
Coming down to it.
Luna didn't answer. That means it's serious. I've been getting some good shit out of these ones. Water. Double. Do I need a double? I don't know. Double. I do not. Spongy gloves. Frostmoth.
Love your spongy.
Caterpie.
Caterpie.
Drillbur. Oh, it's an adorable little Shinx. It's so pure. Lanieri. Basculin. Battle VIP Pass is our reverse. And non-holo rare. Yveltal. Or kill it. Yveltal.
Yveltal.
Who won? Killing it with these legendaries. Luna, Alchemist, who won? I want to know. Alchemist, of course.
You stay humble, buddy.
I don't think he's capable of it.
He's having fun. He knows we don't take it that way.
Oh, I'm never offended by it. I just don't think he's capable of being humble.
He's a humble guy.
When it counts. Honest. Because I'm not a humble person either. But Hugh Milati, he thinks it's called. Have you seen this automatically convert your clips for TikTok thing?
No. Because I obviously wouldn't use it.
Oh, it's this it's this little obnoxious purple box at the bottom of Streamlabs. Very distracting. Dark.
There's a good chance I disabled mine if it had anything to do with TikTok.
Well, Lord.
I even blocked the company on Twitter.
Raichu! Look at how
Hey, it's
cute
my
it is.
boy.
I love that art. Look at it. Look at
He
it.
looks badass too.
Look at it with that thunderbolt behind him. Come on. Focus. There we go. So good. Torracat. Petalil. Chinchou. Ferroseed. Another Pikachu. Bonita. Baltoy is a reverse. And non-hollow rare. But yet another. I don't know. Is Zygarde like pseudo legendary? What is Zygarde?
Zygarde is legendary.
Legendary? Ah, right. See? Another legendary.
Or mythical.
Yeah, I feel like Mythical's probably it. Well, Zygarde is an experiment, just like Mewtwo. I feel like he's
And
kind of
Mew.
in the same category. So. Another of the new set, Silver Tempest. A whole ass pile of pack wrappers up here.
That's how you do it.
Well, my trash can's full, and I forgot to take it out with the trash when I did that earlier, so yeah. Hey, we got a leaf pack. Ow. Ferrothorn, but I've never seen this art for Ferrothorn before. That's
Oh,
pretty.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that art. Leafy camo poncho. That would be what Hisuian Decidueye basically looks
Pretty
like.
much. Yeah, basically.
Palossand. I might need a Palossand. Spinarak. Do I need Palossand? A and O. I can't see what it's looking. I do not need a Palossand. Ralts. Krogunk. There's the fetus. Solosis. Zubat. Fletchinder. It's the reverse, but what's interesting to me is check out, if you can read it, the move.
Steady fire breathing.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. You play it, you give it an energy, and it just does damage. That's it.
And it just breathes.
It just breathes fire. Steady fire breathing, 30 damage.
Wish somebody paid me to breathe.
And our rare is a Terrakion. Hollow. I think I do need a Terrakion. I think I need all the Swords of Justice, actually. So, I'll keep
I
that
call
one.
them the Swords of Dingus because they're all useless.
I didn't say I was fighting with him. Just completing the decks. I still got like 100. Oh no, that's right. They added a whole shit ton of Pokemon. I've got a lot of cards left to go now. Except they haven't released any with the new Pokemon. Other than the starters. And I got those. So I already have 3 for the new gen. And I guess technically I have a Miraidon. Only it's a giant card and it's up on my wall.
You died on.
It's my Mira dragon.
This the Dick and Balls dragon.
I know. I know, okay? I
You are
know.
associated with Dick and Balls now. Congratulations.
I know. It's never gonna go away.
Listen, they've made Pokemon look like Dick and Balls for years. Don't even fret.
Yeah, but they never named it after me.
So you're saying they're calling you a dick?
It's true. It's fine.
Or are you saying they're calling you the whole package because it's Dick and Balls?
I don't know. We had a conversation about why people call things pussy. And we were like, why don't we call things dick and balls? And somehow I think that got turned into a saying at some point during one of our tours. But I'm fairly certain it was like at 3 a.m. in the van on the drive back from Cape Coral. And I was hopped up on like 3 energy drinks and everybody else was drunk and half asleep. So I don't remember the entire conversation. I do recall some form of a conversation about the saying changing to dick and balls. But I don't remember the details.
It's all about the detail.
Yeah, well, this is a water pack. With a Lampent and Ambipom. Damage pump. Because what else would you pump into something other than damage? Poliwag. Oddish. Hisuian Growlithe. Alchemist, just don't, okay? I am in rare form, just let it go, okay? Seedot. Slugma. We've got a Hisuian Radiant Sneasler here.
No, it's a shiny Sneasler.
It is a
That's
shiny
what's up.
Sneasler. Come on, stop looking at the slug. Look at the card. No slug. Sneasler.
It's too bad Sneasler is gonna be shit when it comes to the game. Just like it was shit in Arceus.
Well, I don't think they can keep the storyline and bring the Arceus Pokemon to the other games. Those Pokemon
Have you
are...
not paid attention to the story at all?
I'm paying attention to the story.
It's like all time travel.
But like...
That's-
it's not focusing. I don't care. Sneasler. And... Hollow Rare is Darkrai.
Darkrai. He put you to sleep.
I have a new message from TCG Player.
Do you?
Pokemon Crown Zenith releases on 120.
This Fletchender is a bitch.
Are you fucking kidding me? A new set releases tomorrow?
Don't. We had this talk.
No, I'm not. How did I not know this? I'm not gonna go buy it. I literally have spent $300 on cards this month. How did I not know that? I literally just looked at an article about cards coming out in March. I need to list cards. I need to fund my habits. Or list cards and save the money. You know, the smart thing.
Mm-hmm.
We did just have this conversation. Gotta hustle. Get that credit score up.
That's right. Because then you can have all the cards you want.
Wow. Not so worried about having cards as I am getting a building.
True.
If Chris is on here, we need to talk about that. You and I.
Do what?
I said if Chris is on here, we need to talk about that. You and I.
Chris is in on it too, you're saying?
No, I said if Chris is on, as in still watching the stream, we need to talk about that.
Oh.
He and
okay.
I. Fire Pack.
Okay.
Hoverquill. Kamado. Along with Jubilife Village. I'm getting some Arceus vibes along with a Cyndaquil. So yeah, some major Arceus vibes. Pawniard. Well, would you look at that? He's doing Growlithe. And he's doing Voltorb. Rufflet. Radiant Hawlucha.
Ooh.
We are killing it with the shinies here. Hey, focused on that one. And I love the shiny Hawlucha so much better than the regular one. The coloring is just perfection. And non-holo rare, but still beautiful. He's doing Arcanine.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next, Astral Radiance pack with a very sad, sleepy Typhlosion.
Sleepy.
Sleepy. the Hisuian Typhlosion, he looks sleepy.
He just looks depressed.
I think he looks sleepy. He looks like a stoner. He looks like he's always got his eyes like half closed.
Hey, me too.
Water pack. Oh look, another Uxie. Another Hisuian Overquill. And Jubilife Village. And Ralts. And Sneasel. Mischievous. Barboach. Hey, check it, Alchemist. Nice, pretty Scyther. Nice art. It's really nice art. Who is that one? Utah. This is some nice art. Mamoswine. I like it. Noisy. And non-holo, rare, Hisuian Braviary. I don't think I need that one anymore. I'm pretty sure I got it, but I'll double check. Think I got it last pull. I have to move all of these off of my keyboard onto the stand. Yep, we got it. Okie doke. Leaning like that is bad for my side. Next is another Astral Radiance. Ooh. Lightning pack.
I'm walking here.
Grant. Switch Cart by Sharp. Chatot. Psyduck. Drifloon. Sudowoodo. Who won this time? Magnemite. Reverse is the Energy Lotto. And non-hollow rare, but a beautiful one, Thievul. I still suck on singles. I mean, bad at singles. Yeah, I said that out loud. I'm really glad that we don't have the soundboard anymore.
I'm so sad. Two opportunities tonight.
Did I give you another one?
Yes.
What did I say?
It's not the context of what you said, but what I could have clipped out of what you said.
Oh. No, Alchemist, the soundboard is gone. It died.
They took away the record button.
Yeah, they disabled
The
it.
thing's more disabled than me.
You know, when I told my brother that Micah is on the spectrum, he said, oh, well, I guess I'll start calling people neurodivergent instead of autistic out of respect for my nephew.
That was a very grown-up thing of him.
I thought so too.
He hasn't been in the chat in a while.
That is... So there's been a lot of drama, because Kia, his wife, had surgery on her shoulder, and so their daughter, Ruby, she's going to be a year old next month, and they tried to ship him to Poland a couple weeks ago. But they're not supposed to do that if there's no caretaker for a child, especially when they're overseas. And so we were all scrambling, trying to figure out, is she going to come back to the U.S.? Is she going to stay with, like, me? Is she going to stay with my mom? Can she stay with my mom? Because of the dog and stuff. And so, like, we were all scrambling. Literally, my mom was going to have to go pick her up from the base in New York because they would only take her back to his base. So my mom was going to have to go get her from New York and bring her and Ruby back. And, like, we still didn't, like, I was sure that she could come and stay with me and it wasn't going to be a big deal. But, like, my mom was freaking out. And Xander was freaking out because he was like, my daughter's not even 1. They're going to send me to Poland. He was like, this isn't supposed to happen. They're not supposed to do this. Someone fucked up. And so, Kia freaked the fuck out on his sergeant. Like, freaked the fuck out. And I guess he went higher than his sergeant and told them that Kia is still on no lift orders. Her arm is still in the sling. She's not allowed to lift anything or use that arm until it's out of the sling, and then she can start PT. And she's not capable of caring for Ruby at all until that's done. And so they literally switched his battery. Like, his entire unit that he's been in since he joined years ago they moved him.
Hmm.
So, like, everything has been turned completely upside down on him right now. And he's still, I don't know what kind of unit they put him in, but he said earlier this week that it sounds like he is going to go on mission but not be deployed. So, in that case, when he goes on mission next, Kia and Ruby will probably come for a vacation to the US for a couple of weeks, is the way he put it.
Okay.
So it sounds like whatever they moved him to is less boots on the ground and more hit and run. Which kind of makes sense. He's a mechanic, so they always need someone on the back end whenever they're doing shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, probably was, well, what are you willing to do to be able to stay right now? And he probably went, whatever I need to. Because that little girl is like everything to him. He would have said, I don't care. Put me in infantry, probably.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Have I ever showed you pictures of her?
Yeah.
She looks just like Micah. It's so bad. My mom and I were comparing pictures from like when Micah was a year old, and like they have the same exact blue eyes. It is so scary. It's so bad. Okay, this is my last pack before the hat pack and the Squeeps pack. So, lightning pack. This bothers me. I don't know why this is a thing. It's emergency jelly.
Hey, you never know when you got a goop.
I really don't like that it's a card. Like, I don't... who comes up with these things? Okay.
That would be Ken Sugimori.
At the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to has 30 HP or less remaining and has any damage counters on it, heal 120 damage from it. If you healed any damage in this way, discard this card. So it's literally once you drop to 30 HP, it's a citrus berry.
Right.
Why can't you just have a berry? Why does it have to
You
be...
need that emergency petroleum, if
Well-
you know what I'm saying.
it even has a leaf on it. Like what the
Just tell
fuck?
me to leave it alone.
Oh my god. A sleepy sojourner.
Oh, he just a pile of rocks.
Literally. I've never seen a sojourner in that configuration. You need to have some emergency jelly in case you get hungry. Thank you, Luna.
Or in case you need to fuck a Vaporeon.
Oh my god! We almost made it through the whole stream without talking about it. Almost! We almost made it through. Vulpix. A very proud and prancing Vulpix. Alchemist's favorite, Emolga. Yet again, I continue the streak. Always a Chimecho. Never a Chingling.
Never a Chingling.
Never a Chingling.
Sounds like a rap record.
Never a Chingling. The Vulpix, isn't it so cute? Isn't it like so precious? Like, it's like, yeah, I'm sexy and I know it.
I don't think a Vulpix would refer to itself as sexy.
I'm the prettiest girl in. What is it? I'm the prettiest girl at the party.
Sure.
There's a phrase. I don't know what it is. Like, the prettiest girl at the ball or something like that. I don't know.
The bell of the ball?
No, it is. It starts with prettiest girl, but I don't know.
Oh.
Anywho, Bunnery.
There's one old school one I know of. It's like, my sister is number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
I've never heard that one. But look at Bunnery.
Borat.
Look at Bunnery showing off that behind before it becomes nice and voluptuous.
Oh no. Just them thick thighs.
Ugh. We got a drowsing.
He is sleepy boy.
He is a sleepy. What are they? He's an animal. What animal is he? I don't remember.
Anteater?
No, there's like an actual literal animal that looks just like it. Well, we are gonna continue the shiny streak with a Radiant Serena.
Hey, big stompy mommy.
Speaking of those thick thighs.
They really need to stop making Pokemon humanoid.
It's called anthropomorphizing. Anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Words.
They need to stop that.
Words. And I can't. It doesn't look like what it is, but
Oh, it's a rainbow Mawile.
it's a rainbow Mawile. It doesn't look like a Mawile. I mean, I can kind of see it, I guess.
That's dope.
But it is beautiful.
Well, thanks, guy.
Paint me like a French girl. Actually, I'm pretty sure she's laying there ready to be painted.
With jelly.
Of course you end with a rainbow. I mean, I got a shiny and a rainbow, and that's not true. I'm not done because I got a pack in my hat and a pack up there. I should probably put the Mawile in a sleeve, because if it's worth money, I'm gonna sell it. Sudden Eater. If this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. Alright. Do we do the Squeeps pack or the Hat pack first?
Hat pack.
Hat pack it is. It is Evolving Skies. It's the Dragons pack. It's the Duraludon special pack. The hidden one that they put behind the giant Duraludon card. Alright. Electric. Scroll of the Flying Dragon. Fitting. Snowleaf Badge. Treasure Energy. Feebas. Hippopotas. Lilliput. Nicket. We got a Bergmite. We got Reverse is a Shelgon. Yet another dragon. And non-hollow rare. But another dragon. A Drampa.
As old manpa.
That's no scroll again. It said scroll. Scroll of the Flying Dragon.
He's gonna say it's ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh. Whatever. People who
Yep,
know,
see,
know.
people who know.
It's a bad dragon. It's the scroll of the flying
Roll
bad
the
dragon.
Bad dragon, and I've been a naughty girl.
I still want somebody to buy the bad dragon dice. The D20
Oh.
dice. Why not?
Oh, the dice? Okay.
Yeah, the dice.
I thought you just said you want somebody to buy a dildo. It's like, come on, man.
I don't care if people buy dildos. I don't kink shame. But, oh my god. So, next Thursday, I have an in-person D&D sesh with my coworkers.
Oh boy.
What is the American challenge?
I'm American and I'm challenged.
I don't know what that means. No, no. I do not Google things you tell me, sir. I know better than that. Cody? Oh, that's right. He's out there playing drums. The Squeeps pack is a Silver Tempest pack.
Here we go.
There we go. I've had a really fucking good RNG tonight, so.
So this pack ain't it.
So we'll see what the Squeeps pack holds. And I have not once depended on the code cards because they have not been accurate. So we got a V card to start out with.
Hey, check that out.
Yeah. I'm sitting wrong. We got Quadstone. We got. Hey, what did I say? A Morpeko, but look,
Hangry.
yeah, but it's got a Dedenne and a Togedemaru in the art. Come on, show them. No, not at all.
Blaster.
There it is.
Oh, Peko Blaster.
It's got a Togedemaru and a Morpeko in it. All you're missing is the Pikachu. Man, they just can't listen to me. Capturing Aroma.
It's a heart jar.
I have needed this card forever. It's a regular Stunfisk. Any idea
Hey,
how many
that's a potato.
Galarian Stunfisks I have? I needed just a regular old Stunfisk.
That old Pokeball face in the cave.
There we
Togedemaru.
go. Togedemaru. I was gonna say he's having a rough time of something.
Something stuck.
you know when the cat can't get it out and it's just hanging out of his butt?
They straight up give up and keep walking around like
Yeah,
that
they do.
too. So bad.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Oh, it's crack. Dingleberry. That's what it is. Esper. This is one of the yarn. This is the only yarn one I don't like.
I love it. It looks so derpy.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Coraline.
It's like it's looking into an empty nothingness and it's terrified of what it sees.
Yeah. Smeargle.
Or
Oh
it's
my god.
retarded.
This is the cursed one. I hate this card. I hate it so much. Look at how terrified it is. It's so scared.
Of course,
Somebody
it's in the fleet pack.
is so scared. Oh, I pulled like 4 of these, and every time it makes me want to cry because look, they're torturing it. Look at how scared it is. Look at how
Somebody came into the room with a, I
cucumber.
don't know, a fighting type water Pokemon.
He's so scared. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's all Gen 9.
Oh my god. I hate it so much. I'm like, why would you put that on a card? You're torturing the poor cat. Alright. So my reverse is a Golbat. And non-hollow rare, but it is a Frostlass. I don't think I need that one. I'd have to double check. I think I need the Glalie. I think that's the one that's left. Helps if I type the O. Frostlass. Frostlass. Oh, I do still need it. That pile you go. Oh, have you not heard about my decks? Have you not heard what I did? Listen, I didn't just make a list. I made an interactive national dex that changes colors and keeps track and automatically updates as you mark off which cards you have. It's separated by gen, and I have updated it with the new gen, Gen 9. It includes the Legends gen, and I have been keeping it going. It tells me how many I'm missing from each gen. It tells me how many I'm missing in total. It calculates it automatically. And I have mine, but I also have a blank one in case anybody else wants one. Because I know how to build spreadsheets. I am good at these things. This is why I work in IT. And also why people generally don't like me.
They like you a whole lot more than they like me.
Yeah, that's just because I'm, this.
Bubbly?
Occasionally. I'm not usually this friendly without drinking. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Crack.
It's not crack. I haven't had any crack. I barely even had caffeine. I haven't even finished my monster today. Yeah, I don't claim that word very often because it has such negative connotations in my history. But that's a whole nother
What?
conversation that I know you don't want to get into, so.
What's that?
I knew that was gonna. Yeah. He said female.
Oh. That's why I just asked if it comes up, if I have to ask anyone, I ask them their sex.
You have no idea. He said I'm a piece of work.
I'm just saying, can't get into it with anybody if I don't even bring gender up.
Mhm. I mean, physically, I don't have a whole lot left that makes me female.
Yeah, probably a conversation for another time.
So. That is my cards.
All the cards.
Anatomically, that is not correct. Yours is just smaller and on a longer piece of skin.
Ramen noodles.
Are good. Actually, not so much for me. No, you're correct. You're correct. Different parts.
God, why the hell am I playing Unite?
Why are you playing Unite? You are not always correct, Alchemist. I hate to break it to you. But I will admit when you are. Most of the time. Sure. We are down to 3 viewers, which is probably us 3, yet again.
I mean...
What now, though? I was thinking I could put my Switch back where it goes and play Pokemon, or I could go to bed at a reasonable hour. Oh, I could go home and play tomorrow, though. At least until everybody gets over here for practice, and then chaos ensues. Because then I get to play bartender. No, I really do need to sleep because I was up until 2 a.m. last night. This morning.
Oh, come on. It's only 8 o'clock.
For you. And no, it's almost 9 o'clock for you.
Almost 8 o'clock.
No, it's almost 9 o'clock.
It's barely 8 o'clock.
You're not looking at the same clock I am.
Shh. It's ramen o'clock.
That is true. It is your ramen o'clock.
I am on my second cup. Plus, look, you're already alive. You're halfway there.
What reasonable request do you have? I'm weary of whatever. A pic of the tat, new or old, I would like another one. Let us see, let us see, let us see. I was going to move this to... Was this the one I was using before? Yeah, okay. So you can
How many subs do they have to do for us both to get a Life Sucks tattoo?
Oh my god. I mean, like, to get $100, which is about what it actually, a Life Sucks tattoo probably with my girl would only cost like the $100 deposit, so $100.
For me, it's like all the tattoo shops are an hourly price, so it's like $200 an hour.
Yeah, she's $120 an hour, but if it doesn't take the full hour, she only requires the $100 deposit. So she just keeps the deposit and you walk out the door.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I'd get it tatted on my left butt cheek.
But then nobody can see it.
That's not true.
Who are you mooning?
Whoever I want.
I guess
God
that's
damn it.
true.
I'm a man. A moon when
All
the
the
sun is down.
right people will see it. I guess that's true. Let me see. Where's my phone? Let us see, let us see, let us see. Oh, look, Discord.
Now the question is, with the future plans,
Yeah.
do we call it the Life Sucks Gaming Shop?
I was thinking about that. I was like, what do we call it?
How cool would that be, though?
And I was like, well, do people like not come in there because it says life sucks? Or like, do we name it something? I'm not DMing you a picture of my leg. That's weird. Sorry. Like something related, or I made that weird. The concept was weird. You didn't think it through.
He just wants to see Queenie.
I know. I don't know how many. I wonder if I search tattoo in here, if it doesn't come up with
Fucking
anything.
Get in here, call her bad.
He's playing drums in the live room.
No, wait, never mind.
Yeah, don't tempt him.
He'll walk over. Oh, have you been naughty?
He will. It is so awkward.
I choked on a noodle.
They're not meant for inhaling.
Well, you know, why not live a little?
Pass. What is that? I don't know. Looks like I was editing something. Those are not my tattoos. Those are tattoos I wanted to get. That is...
Fucking alchemist.
Okay. I mean, I guess if a tattoo on a thigh is what gets you off, whatever.
For me, it's a 3-week-old piece of American cheese from McDonald's on the side of the road.
Ew. Is that the American challenge?
No.
Okay, that's not working either. So I guess I'll just have to go and search photos tagged me. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Have you ever put runner on a pop tire?
Why are you making this weird? I'm not! Oh my god! I'm not making anything weird. This is your notice to stop whatever you're doing and watch some hockey. It's on ESPN tonight. Oh shit, that was an hour and a half ago. Fuck.
Oh, I already had hockey on.
You didn't tell me?
I was watching the Rangers. Didn't think you cared. Plus, you were busy watching some train shit or something, so...
Oh, yeah. No. It doesn't look like she ever sent me a picture of the tattoo on my leg. I just sent her the image of it. She sent me all the other photos. Crap. So I'm gonna have to go search through all my shit.
So the question is, do we use the black and gold Life Sucks logo? Or the rainbow Life Sucks logo? I would totally get the rainbow tattooed.
I would do the rainbow one. Hell yeah.
Let's get it on our forehead.
Oh, yeah. Did you see...
Oh, you mean Captain Gangbang?
No. The police that beat the shit out of a woman who was getting all up in a cashier's face about cheese on her Big Mac. And so the cashier called the police, and the police came and apparently beat the shit out of her. That's a proportionate response.
I thought you meant Captain Gangbang that was fucking all the cops in the office.
We're gonna pretend to be surprised about that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a pretty normal thing.
Like, how many...
And of course the husband's like, oh, I'm okay, I'll stay with her, because then he's gonna get fucking arrested if he doesn't.
Yeah, you don't cross the police or you get targeted. I found it. Is that literally the only picture I have of the goddamn thing?
What, you on the chair?
Yeah, in my swimsuit.
I think so.
Fuck. They were apparently swingers. Oh, well then who cares? Other than the fact that it was within the office.
Oh, they weren't swingers. I didn't hear about that.
Well, of course not. It doesn't make good news.
You know what does? Frosted Flakes.
They're great.
Exactly.
I don't think that's the right. There we go. The infamous Queenie. There. Apparently that is in fact the only picture I have.
Or at least the only one you've saved. I think you showed me when you first got it done on Snapchat, but I don't know if you saved the picture.
Probably not.
I roughly remember it because you were like wearing shorts, and that wasn't a normal thing for you.
Yeah. I mean, I do now, but like I didn't then. I literally.
Oh God, that means you gotta shave your legs.
But like, it's work. Anyways, but like, I literally bought a pair of shorts to go and get that tattoo in because I didn't have any before.
Yeah, literally the first time I ever saw your legs.
Uh-huh.
The skirt? What? Yeah, right.
I think I own one like office skirt, like a professional one that you would wear. I don't even know if it still fits me. And then I have like two like anime style, like they've got the straps and they end in skirts. And you wear like a polo under them, and they're like the anime girl, schoolgirl style. I bought those after I got dress coded at work for wearing shorts with leggings underneath them, and I was told it was unprofessional or like revealing, and I was like, my boss literally
That's
wears.
when you send the board of director a picture of your butthole.
I was like, my boss literally wears gym shorts, but I can't wear shorts with leggings underneath them. So I literally bought like the most absurd like anime like meme thing I could find.
That was like a year ago now, wasn't it?
Yep. It was literally like, so it was in between. So like it was in between when I was the only employee there and before they sold off my department. So it was like in that between time when there was no like clear cut like, am I in charge or like what's going on? Are you gonna hire somebody or am I literally the whole like IT department? So it was in that weird in between time where it was like I'm literally the only person here and I'm the only person working, but you're not gonna give me a raise or change my title or anything, but my boss and my coworker are gone, so and then you're telling me that I can't wear shorts even though I have leggings underneath them. So, yeah, I got the most obnoxious outfit I could, but it was a skirt, so, you know, they weren't going to say anything because that's what women should wear, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And I wore the tights with like the little kittens on them. The kittens that come up to your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you showed me the outfit.
I'm petty as fuck, man.
You gotta be.
Oh, I am. Like, it's bad enough, like, to be in an environment that, like, claims to be of the same religion as me, and yet, like, hates my existence. But then to, like, have them actively undermine me, like, nah, I ain't about this shit. So.
That's okay, I can't even wear jeans to work. I have to wear khakis, like Jake from State Farm.
You're the
Khakis
general
and polo.
manager.
I know. But still, got girls walking around in leggings and shit. I can't even wear jeans.
You're in
So
charge.
I got the tightest possible khakis I could get.
You're in charge. Tell them to put some pants on.
They get the thunder thighs.
Eh.
And the sassy legs.
Nah, man. No. I'm trying so hard to get them to drop our client. To get them to drop this college. I am. It's so bad. Like, they're not paying their bill. I don't know why we're fighting to keep them. They're not paying any of their bills. Do you have any idea how many times I have to, like, deal with shit because of an unpaid bill?
Too many times.
It's ridiculous. Like, I get all these messages, oh, we can't do this, or student development can't do that because this service is stopped, or this service is stopped, or they can't authenticate anything because none of the text messages will send because this service stopped. I'm like, I can't make money up here for you guys. You aren't even paying my company, so I'm working for free here. Or at least our company is. I get paid regardless if you guys tumble down the drain.
Fucking Christians.
You know, it's so funny because, like, Kyle and Ian, the drummer and guitarist for the band, will, like, they'll say things like that, and then they'll be like, yeah, except for you and Cody. We're like, yeah, we know.
I can't take much more of it. I've seen more and more of it in the news, and it's just, they're burying their own religion.
And you know, like, it's not what it's supposed to be.
No, not at all.
That's not what
I think I left it.
That's not what any of it says. Like, I don't know where they get it from. Like, you're not reading the text. I don't know what you're doing other than, like, using tradition and ideals to control the people around you and make them behave the way you want them to, and I'm pretty sure that's the definition of a cult.
Yep.
And
Christianity is the cult.
I'm not about that. I don't think Christianity is the cult. I think evangelicalism is, and the modern American church. And no, I am not a Republican, but I'm also not a Democrat. So.
See, I don't think that Christianity was meant to be anything other than cultist. Mostly just because you look at the original
Let me
term
change.
for Christianity, which is the way.
followers of the way. But yeah.
Right. And now, what do you think of when you think of the way? Either cultist or fucking Ugandan knuckles. Do you know the way?
Sure.
So, I don't know. Everything is very.
So, having been part of a Christian cult, I 100% agree that Christianity is easily twisted into a cult. But I also don't think that.
Well, think about it. All the rituals and things like that.
You're not a mod, Alchemist. You can't change our game. So it depends, because the rituals and everything were technically Judaism. And like obviously I have a degree in this shit. I could talk about it forever. I spent 4 years studying it. But like Christianity in and of itself is built on the principles of A, follow God, love the Lord your God, and love others as yourself. End of story. The rest is, in the words of one of my favorite professors, family discussion. I think that there is room for cultural interpretation, because not every culture is going to feel the same way about every behavior. I don't.
Hey, and what's at the beginning of culture?
Are you implying that every culture is a cult?
Yes.
But then every gathering of people and every socio-economic strata would, by definition, be a cult, and people would belong to various cults simultaneously.
Well, maybe they should follow my sociopath.
That was a good pun.
Thank you.
But I think if it is as basic as follow God and care for people and leave room for the rest, then it's pretty easy. Take care of people. Doesn't seem that fucking hard. So like, the concept of be good or burn, fun fact, hell is not in the Bible. Not in the way people think about it or evangelicals talk about it. No. The only mentions in the Bible of any kind of concept that could be considered a hell-ish thing is Sheol, which technically means rest, or the lake of fire, which is in Revelation, which is, in my opinion, not actually apocalyptic literature, and more like somebody was writing
While they were
an allegorical story. It's like a parable. Let's say it's like a parable. It's like the Metamorphosis, like Kafka's Metamorphosis. You're telling an extensive truth through a wild and graphic story. But the Lake of Fire was in no text is meant for people. It's only meant for Satan and his fallen angels. And there's nowhere that references a hell. There's a place of weeping and gnashing of teeth. But it's only referenced as a form of separation.
Ooh, it would be so bad if Satan bent me over in hell. Ooh.
Yeah, there's okay, so and then there's things like Enoch and the other books that were never that didn't make it into canon.
The canon religion.
Things like that.
Christianity is my favorite anime. Did you ever see season 3?
Oh my god. So, oh well, I'm not gonna go down that road. Yes. Technically, people didn't actually agree on what books themselves went into the Bible until probably 8th, 9th century CE.
I find it very difficult to believe in a book that was written by a bunch of different people, considering how most of them wrote it like on a wall in a cave. And considering how quick everybody is to lie for a little infamy these days, I don't think that's something that happened over time. I think that's something that has always been a thing. So I think it's okay that people put a book together and call it what they want, but to pass it as the truth, I think is the biggest fallacy in the world.
So bibliology is so the validity of the text itself, that it is consistent with the ancient manuscripts, that there are multiple ancient sources, not all of them original. Obviously, it's very, very hard. The Dead Sea Scrolls obviously were one of the largest collections and several complete collections of the ancient texts. But there's not only consistency within the collected manuscripts themselves, but there's also consistency within outside historical texts. So Josephus is one that a lot of people mention. He was a historian in the Roman Empire. He was one of the official historians. He documented a lot of the ongoings of Pontius Pilate and his governorship, I think is the technical term, of Judea in the time surrounding when Christ would have been living, ministering in the Galilee area. So there's documentation of a person called Jesus Christ who did things within the area of Jerusalem and Galilee, and who gained a large following. That following then became this large group. The documentation of external sources verifies a lot of what the ancient manuscripts say. So there's historical documentation that verifies a lot of that stuff. The Old Testament is, of course, verified through the Talmud, and what's the Greek version? I don't remember what they call the Greek Hebrew Bible. But they were passed down since far and beyond the Roman, the Greek, the Persian empires, the the Judean tradition goes back to the Egyptian empires and before even. So there's more sources than most scholars can count for the Old Testament text as to validity of events. More than half of the Old Testament is chronicles of kings of Israel or Judea, and then that can of course be verified with the Septuagint. Yep, that's it. Septuagint. Yeah. And so wars between this king, this kingdom, that kingdom's generally be able to be verified between like 1st and 2nd Chronicles, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Samuel, within the other kingdoms that they were said to be warring with. Archaeological digs, things like that. Like I said, things like, did David really fight a Goliath, a giant, when in the battle of the Philistines? Don't know, because we know that there was a battle between Israel and Israel's first king, Saul, and the Philistine kingdom, the people of the Philistines. Do we know there was a large champion necessarily versus a small boy? Is the story of David and Goliath empirically accurate? Not necessarily verifiable per se, but the validity of the rest of it leans towards yes, or it could be, again, allegory, parable, or metaphor, things of that nature. That's my 5-minute summary of half of a Cis Theo 2 course. You spend 4 semesters studying systematic theology when you are getting a Bible and theology degree. 2 years of my life in systematic theology with some very interesting professors. It could have been hyperbole. There's a lot of research that's gone. I've seen a lot of like documentaries specifically on that battle that are like, oh, well, it was common for people to bring out a champion and challenge a king because then it would end the battle and end the war. And there are stories of a knight or a champion who was around 7 feet tall. Like, okay, that's cool. But, like, I mean, at the end of the day, what does it matter? The purpose of the story is still the same. And David was a person. He did become king of Israel. He was, in fact, sometime after that battle, made the personal attendant to King Saul, fell madly in love with King Saul's son, Jonathan, married King Saul's daughter, Jonathan's sister. Saul tried to kill him repeatedly. David went on the run. But, like, that's all chronicled because they were kings. Of course, you know, all they say is, like, David loved Jonathan more dearly than a brother, and all of those things. They don't actively say they were gay for each other, but they were gay for each other. So gay for each other. Have you heard that Halsey song, The Bells of Santa Fe?
Nope.
There's literally a line in there that says, Jesus, you've got better lips than Jesus. Or no, better lips than Judas. I could keep your bed warm, otherwise I'm useless. But I don't really mean it, 'cause who the fuck would choose this?
No, I can't say I've heard that. So I don't actively like search for Halsey songs, but if they come on, I'll listen.
I love her so much. You probably won't like that new album because it is hyper feminist, like hyper feminist. But
I don't have a
I-
problem with feminism.
I
love
love it.
Too.
But I love it. Like, This Girl Is a Gun. I love that song. Look at the army back there. Listen, the Greeks were gay. Do you know what olive oil is for? It's lube.
That's for butt stuff.
Yeah, the Greeks were totally gay. In fact, it was commonplace in Victorian England.
I mean, it's no coincidence. You see how pretty Jimmy Garoppolo is.
Like, yeah. The concept of homosexuality being put into the New Testament as a translation was actually added in there in the 50s with the push towards the moral majority, which was a huge push for white suburban voters to start voting Republican and pro-life. They literally changed the translation of the Bible and started a push against homosexuality and with the AIDS panic and everything else, and started, because originally the translation was closer to pedophilia.
So, if I'm being perfectly honest, I feel like that's another good argument behind how I feel about the Bible.
I don't disagree. I think that
Too many people have used it for their agenda. How do we know we even have anything resembling the original? Especially when the original's written in a dead language.
multiple dead languages. A Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek. I think that's it. There's only a small portion in Aramaic in Daniel. The majority is in Hebrew, and then the New Testament is pretty much entirely written in Greek, so 3 languages. But I think that anybody who just blindly is willing to listen and follow and believe whatever is taught to them, told to them, is in danger of being misled by anything they're told is truth. Period. End of story. I don't care if it's religion. I don't care if it's what you're taught in social studies. Because there's a phrase that we use in hermeneutics, and it's nobody comes to the text neutral. Nobody teaches anything without a bias, ever.
Right.
And
That's why I use telephone tag as an example. Because that's what it feels like most of the time.
is it naivety or apathy? It doesn't matter. You know, I live in Florida. My governor just banned African American cultural studies classes. So, like, teachers, even if they have the best of intentions and want to teach things as unbiased or accurate as possible, can sometimes be hindered by the system that they work in. A pastor who is preaching to the best of his ability may have been educated at a terrible seminary and have heard the complete wrong theology and not actually know any of the true history of the Bible, any of the truth of our faith. He may have just been taught propaganda. So anyone who just listens and believes isn't doing any of their own critical thinking. And
I'd argue that half of Christians have no idea about the religion itself.
that's because most people who check the Christian box just check it because, well, I think there's someone up there, maybe. I'm a good person. I don't not think there's a God.
Other than like the cardinals and bishops and whatever over in, what is it, Rome?
The Vatican. Hmm.
The Vatican. Aside from them, technically nobody's living the Bible's lifestyle or the way it says you're supposed to live your life, and they haven't for
Cardinals, bishops, they do not. They have, I mean, to some extent, but I would argue that there's a lot of corruption in the Catholic Church. I think that the current Pope has done a lot.
touching in the Catholic Church too.
Well, the current Pope has done a lot to eliminate a lot of that actively, which the previous Pope, who stepped down probably because a lot of that scandal, just didn't. But he also is the first Pope to actively refuse a lot of the more like prestigious relics and items and opted for a more humble visage and such, and has been encouraging other people to live more humbly, truer to the faith, rather than taking on their positions as positions of power, but rather positions of service. So I think that their new Pope has been working wonders for the Catholic Church and their leadership. But I think that the premise of Christianity is that it's supposed to be a personal faith, practiced within the context of a community. And if a person isn't willing to take that personal responsibility in the first place, then the community they find is probably going to be toxic. And I agree with that, Alchemist. I think it's still that way in a sense. Because if you disagree in whatever arena you find yourself in, you're removed. Or you become ostracized. It's not necessarily that you disappear now, you know. It's not the Spanish Inquisition. We're not hunting for witches. But
no más conquistadors.
no más conquistadors. The conquistadors weren't the inquisitors. The conquistadors were for genocide. They weren't for purification.
I know. I mean, if you think about it, genocide is like a purification. Just depends on who you are.
Yeah, it just wasn't for witches, it was for brown people.
Or Jews.
Well, those weren't conquistadors, they were crusaders. Crusaders. Yeah, those two. They call it cancel culture now. Oh, God.
Cancel culture. I'm sorry.
Kara's gonna get us canceled
Can-
one of these days.
Cancel culture is one of the most toxic cultures in the world. They don't like something, so they try to end it.
Well, I think people should be held accountable for their actions.
Sure, but they
I
take
think-
it too far.
Yeah, I think if you say something and you're not willing to acknowledge how it's going to affect other people, then you deserve to have repercussions for that. Do I think it should, depending on what it is, do I think a tweet from 5 years ago should tank your career? No. Do I think if you're caught in
That's literally admission that people can't learn and grow and become
Yeah.
different people.
Do I think if you're caught in blackface at like some backwoods gathering at, that you should be required to like make a statement?
The cancel
Yeah.
culture itself is literally just cry as hard as you can until something happens. That's what it is.
Well, I like the fact that it is shown the power of an audience, and it is shown that, like people used to do this whole like, oh, well, we can't shop at this store, we can't shop at that store because, we disagree with this decision or that decision, and I never heard of it actually making any difference. But now people will say, well, this thing is wrong and it needs to change, and advertisers will literally, start pulling away and start saying, okay, we can't be a part of this because the consumers don't want anything to do with it. And people actively make change because the consumers have taken some form of power over that. I think that's important.
But a lot of the things they're canceling over is opinion in general anyway. That's literally telling somebody because they're different that something's not okay. And a lot of the time, don't get me wrong.
I don't know what you're
like,
talking
there's a lot
about,
of things
Alchemist.
that aren't okay, but... Oh, Don Cherry.
Yeah.
Don Cherry.
Yeah. I mean, I need a good war.
Like, did Dave Chappelle deserve to be canceled? No, he's a comedian. Comedians make jokes. I'm sorry, you might not like his jokes,
No.
but that's what comedians do.
If they're an online influencer or someone like that, I don't know who they are. I don't participate in the online community. Like, people are like, "Oh, you're a Twitch streamer. Who do you watch?" I'm like, "I don't watch Twitch." "Oh, do you watch any YouTubers?" Nope. Like, are they an author? I'll probably read their articles. Are they a journalist? I probably follow them.
Well, there's a couple Don Cherries. There's either the hockey player.
I don't think that's who he's talking about.
I'm pretty sure it is. He was a player, a coach, and a commentator. But I'm
Oh.
pretty sure he got canceled.
Oh. Yeah, I don't follow most of those things. I follow.
And the other one is a
I
black
follow the
puppeteer,
news.
so I don't think it's him.
No, I follow the news.
Through this entire conversation, I had no problem not hopping on. But you're gonna tell me you like hockey and you have no idea who Don Cherry is.
Yeah, no.
He
What?
was a sport announcer. He started off as a player, then was a coach.
Give me
then-
years. Give me years.
Well, he's 88 now, so.
Okay, yeah, no. I don't.
was,
I don't think you understand. I don't think.
He was the coach for the Avs for a long time.
So I don't think you guys I don't know if you
I like
know this.
hockey. I like
No,
sport.
I don't think you understand. My entire life started like in 2008.
No, I'm more understanding of that.
No, I don't know that. I don't know if he didn't know that or he genuinely.
Life started in 2000.
My life started the day I got my MySpace.
Oh my god. I didn't get out.
2003.
I didn't get out of the cult until 2008. So I didn't. I didn't
I heard
have.
Cody. Ask Cody if he knows who Don Cherry is.
Do you know who Don
Probably
Cherry
not.
is?
Where would I know the name from?
Hockey.
No.
And no, he doesn't.
You both don't.
Look at that sexy mirror. Look at that sexy leg.
Oh my god. See?
I love you,
I'd pay
man.
$5
I
a
love you
month to
so
look at
bad,
that
you
leg.
know, man.
Oh my god.
I love that, man.
What?
Oh, Cody.
Oh, do you want to hear a funny OnlyFans story?
No.
Oh god.
Ye- No, no, you do. You do. This is fucking hysterical.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is what you think it is.
Is it Kara?
You're gonna record banjo. Okay, where's... Oh my god, I have to get past all of the... Okay.
Hey, wait. If we're gonna be talking for a little bit still, then I'm gonna grab my laundry so I can do it at the same time. It actually helps.
Okay.
But nobody's allowed to back out of the call till I'm done.
Okay. So, Chris... So Chris put in the chat, he goes, well, apparently our neighbors want to have sex with us now. So there's that. And she's like, yeah, it was weird as fuck. He was like, yeah, me and my wife think y'all are hot, so now we gotta avoid them.
People make that shit awkward so easy, it's not even funny.
So, like, I guess she was blowing up a balloon for OnlyFans, and the guy was like, what are you doing? And she told him.
Found them.
And I guess he asked her, and she had huge balloons all around her, and she said she was making a video. And the guy was like, oh, also, want to have sex with me and my wife?
Not, hey, do you want to come over? You know, we have some drinks, see if we get along, whatever. Hey, you know, I look at you and I kind of just want to bend you over. Any chance your significant other wants to?
Oh, Chris was like, I'm not a swinger type, but even if I was, they ain't even a little cute. He goes, think like your grandma and papa. She's like, just because I do OnlyFans doesn't mean I want to fuck you, FYI.
That is the customer base they bring in.
Cody was like, I'm just under the assumption everyone wants to fuck me.
Oh, welcome to my life.
He was like, because we do with that ass. I don't know if you've ever been partisan to that conversation, Alchemist, but the running theme is my husband has a huge ass.
He does.
Big old badonkadonk.
He does. He does.
He's packing cake in that trunk.
Yeah. Yeah. My husband has a huge ass. And
Oh,
It's round too. He's like got this whole little bubble thing going on.
yeah, he's it's a thing. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure I talked Chris into a three-way with me and Cody.
You did. Actually, Chris mentioned it. He said just because I want to fuck Cody's ass doesn't mean I want to fuck everyone, guys.
Hold your goddamn laundry basket. Right now. Like, just fucking get Sheldon in, like, focus on Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Hold the fuck out of that shit.
Oh my god.
Alchemist, how many years have you known me?
Oh my
And-
god.
And how many times has it gone straight to gay?
No, it's
Yeah,
always
every
gay.
time.
It's always gay.
All the homo.
Always gay.
We can deal with that to a degree outside of going, okay, listen, I don't know if you know this, but my husband, he would fit into the apple bottom. Like, he goes out to make lemonade and all the boys show up to the yard. And I can't tell you how much I want to puke off my mouth.
What? What? Oh my god.
It's fun when it's outside of, like, just random crap that we're calling each other gay. No, seriously, you gotta check my husband's ass out sometime.
Really? You're that straight. You're that
Oh.
straight.
I've
Wow.
done some fucked up shit in my life, and I've had to share some women in some weird ass situations, married couples, etc., etc., etc. But
Wow.
never have I looked at another man and gone, damn, look at him.
Wow. That's
Are you
like
kidding me?
painfully straight.
No, not really.
Yeah.
You can still Eiffel Tower and everything out and hold another person up at the same point. You don't caress the other person at the same time.
I'm just like even like the
Penetrate,
straightest.
I don't get penetrated.
I'm just like, no, even the straightest guy I know is like, I don't know, like doesn't care. Like,
Oh.
will still.
No. Some people say they don't care and they can let it go. Because I've been in some situations and they can go, well, you know, the ends justify the means, whatever. But never have I actually looked at another man and gone, hey, that man's handsome. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Like, I straight up. Oh yeah, no, don't.
Clearly, you've
whatsoever.
never watched Lucifer.
No, I have.
I actually
love that
don't.
show, but
I
never
don't
once
think
did I
he's
think-
attractive.
It doesn't matter. Name any man in the world. I've never looked at another man and gone, damn, you're attractive. I've looked at his
Huh.
wife and gone, damn, how do I like get my way into that?
Wow.
What about me?
I have never.
I do not find you attractive.
I have
Yeah,
never.
Wow.
Sorry,
I-
buddy.
I
hate to
don't-
break the. I mean,
Wow.
wow. Gudra's mom, but I'm sorry to break this up. But that's a whole thing. Like, if you liked what you saw during, I get it. I mean, it's me. But at the same point, it wasn't reciprocated. I'm sorry. You can take the elephant dong and walk down the street and find
It's horse. It's a horse cock.
No, it's
well,
bigger
apparently
than
you
that.
haven't seen an elephant. You guys lived together? You never walked in on the shower, apparently. Well, he was on the toilet.
We have separate bathrooms, but thanks.
Not the point, but this has already gone too far. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no.
they never saw me.
Never-
naked. Oh, Cody
Yeah.
might have.
Never have I once gone. That's just.
I know.
that's not
I
me.
just. That's.
Awkwardly enough, I think. Never mind.
You go ahead. I don't know.
I.
I don't know if he saw me, but I feel like they definitely saw who should not be named one night
I don't recall that.
when Micah to the room and I ran into the bathroom and she was laying there with like half a blanket.
Oh, you know what? I might recall that.
Yeah.
Damn, I love getting caught. Even with fuggos. Even with ones that I would rather cut my own arm off with, I still enjoy getting caught. It's just fun. Because like
Well, it
people
was-
get an oop moment and I do a pose. I don't give
It was
shit.
one of those random times he like
My son has no
Room anymore
no
like
limits. No limits.
Well, no, with a child, you turn around or something. Cover up. It's a kid.
well, I think they were gone and they had just gotten home.
Oh, so he was just coming to say hi to you.
Right. Like we weren't in the act. The act was already over.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I ran straight to the bathroom as soon as I heard that doorknob wiggle because I was trying to put my pants on anyway. Because yeah, you guys had literally just gotten home from church.
Ah, yeah, that sounds about right. Uh,
I did not enjoy this conversation.
that's so funny. That's so weird to me.
No, I don't find men attractive.
You are officially the straightest person I know.
No, I'm not, because I've done some weird ass fucking shit. But
I don't care what you've done. It's what you're attracted to. You can do whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want. It's what you're attracted
Oh,
to.
absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't even care. Whatever gets you off, gets you off. That's a you thing. Like
Yeah.
I would it'd be the dumbest thing in the world to be offended by it or look at somebody differently because of it.
Unless you're a
crap.
furry. If you're a furry, I'm still gonna judge you.
No, I don't give a crap. Oh, don't get me wrong. Here's the catch-22. Here's the other side of that shoe. I judge the fuck it.
You're just not gonna tell me.
No. Why would I?
Exactly.
Because then
Exactly.
There's this whole thing that people don't get. It's the same thing as in marriages, right?
Mhm.
Okay, you can love the woman you're with or whatever man you're with or he, she, it, they fucking choose a letter and throw it out there nowadays. You can be any one of those things. But the moment you say something to a significant other within an argument, that's never forgotten.
Nope.
That's why silence sometimes is, I'll go for a walk. I hate it when you go for a walk. what, bitch, you'd hate a lot more if I actually spoke my mind. And the thing is, it's never forgotten. Those things stick, and that's the problem. When you're young, sometimes it slides, and you're like, yeah, we've had our fights, but those are the things that linger, and that's an issue. That's one thing I always try to never do, and people are like, oh, you don't care, or you're detached, and I'm like, no, that's not it. And I'll sit there and talk to them about it, but you want the nitty gritty. No. That's why we have an inner voice. Well, some people do, some people don't.
I
In
don't.
my opinion, that's why. That's like, I'll hold you accountable. Like, you want me to say you want me to speak my mind? That's great. You're not gonna get it. Even when I say, okay, sure, and I choose the words that I specifically say, that's still not speaking my mind. I'm telling you what's up. I'm not telling you the way I should, because saying it, I know will hurt that person.
Yep.
I'm a caring asshole.
I try to be, but I have that whole
Sociopath thing.
about me. It's hard to preserve people's feelings.
Because you
This is the
forget they
thing.
have them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, when you get so angry sometimes you forget it. I'm 36 years old, okay? To say that I've never just been that, they used to say the 2 A's in my name are for arrogant asshole. To say that I've never gone down that road and speak my mind because I think the truth is a barrier and you gotta suck it up either way, and so do I if you say it, it's a lie. But I've learned these things in my life as I've gone down this freaking path that for some reason I keep waking up to. You can't do certain things if you expect longevity in certain relationships.
Mm.
It never works out. I've watched it fall apart again and again. Morals are not the same as they used to be. You see certain parents, and it's not the same for all families. My parents are still together. They will argue like cats and dogs, not talk to one another, and then they get a phone call from one asking to call the other to see what's for dinner. Like, it's that kind of stupidity. They still love one another, but they will never leave one another. It's not instilled in people nowadays. Now it's, oh, they said this, I don't like them, on to the next. You have everything. Everything is instant gratification. It's just, I'm not going down this road anymore. This is a rant I don't want to have.
Oh, I get it though. I get what you're saying.
It's just so stupid. It's just sad.
I agree. I
But
think
this is
People
why
not
I
care about people anymore.
Yeah, it's why I am who I am. It's why I just go, yeah, okay. And they're like, oh, you're full of yourself. Yeah. I know what I know. That's why.
see, I think
That's why I am.
I think that the number
Yeah.
one problem in our society is that we don't see people as people. And that's
Yeah,
coming from a
that's me.
sociopath.
Mm.
So like I have decided that my default is to treat people as human because I see that that seems to be the number one failing of the people around me.
The
And
hardest thing for
that's
the hardest thing for me to learn was just, it's not, well, how would I feel when I heard putting yourself in other people's shoes is something that was taught.
Mhm.
I didn't really get it, so I watched how people reacted when they went through stuff, and I tried to think of that. I don't do that anymore. I just think, well, you know what? These are the people I know, how they've reacted.
Mhm.
I'll assume you're going to react along those lines, and this is, oh, fuck this.
Yes. So I don't react is part of the problem. I am, and this isn't as much sociopathy as it is my PTSD, and I have never been allowed to react to situations, and so I don't know how to react to situations, but I learned that I can only do it with people I know well. I learn them and their reactions and can respond appropriately. Other people, I am completely upfront and normally say, I don't know how to respond to you. Because it's easier for them to think that I'm some weird robot than to
It's good.
do something
good safety
awful.
guard.
Yeah. I learned how to do that in the restaurant industry with my coworkers because they would. Waiters and waitresses are the worst people on the planet. They're catty and bitchy and awful, and they expect you to be the same. And I'm like, I don't even know what you want from me right now. I don't know what kind of reaction you're trying to elicit, and I really don't care. I just need to get these plates out. Like,
My
I think that's
favorite
bad. You
is
haven't met enough models.
when people try to gossip with me.
I hate that so much.
I can't even begin to listen.
My
Socio and
sisters.
ADHD, I just can't.
Like, my sisters used to do that when we were younger. They would be so upset, or like they would be so angry if one of our cousins wouldn't tell them something, or like they didn't know something. And I'd be like, I don't know why we care. Like, I don't understand why this matters right now. Like, and I do it with our youth because I work with the high schoolers and middle schoolers, and they will do that, and I'll be like, I don't know why we're talking about this person right now. And they will look at me and be like, maybe we shouldn't be. Like, maybe you shouldn't be talking about people behind their backs, should you?
I think my favorite with that is differentiation. I'll hear two people who've got into an argument. I'll go talk to the one person, listen to all their crap and hear them out. Not agree or disagree, but agree to their opinion. Like to whatever they're saying, however they're quote unquote feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, I go walk. Oh, I heard you talk to Glala, and then they sit there and they give their side. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm still friends with both of them and everything else. And the third person come up to me after, what was that? I'm like, bullshit. That's what that was. That's people fucking with feelings that they got trampled on, or who knows? One person didn't get a blowjob from his wife in the last 3 years. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was children fucking feeling their emotions, and somebody had to give them an opportunity to vent it. What did they vent about? I don't know, and I couldn't tell you because I don't give a shit. I just listen to them, and it's like you see them talking, and you pick up the highlights, and that's about it. And you're just like, yeah, but you actively listen.
Just
you
charge.
actively listen without actively listening.
Should start charging therapy costs.
Not a chance. Oh, honest to God, how many times have I been called Dr. Phil? Fucking sickens me. It's ridiculous because I find it. The truthness behind it all is people ask why I don't find someone to complain to when I have these issues. And I used to joke because it was easier in Friends. The one guy bottles it up until he goes kaboom or whatever, woosah or something like that. It's not that. It's that I think it's weakness to open up and complain about what's going on to other people. I see that as a weakness. Like I would have to be at the end of my rope.
It's a vulnerability.
Yeah, that's probably it too. That's probably what it is. I just look at it as weakness. That's the thing. It's just like, how can you not just suck it the hell up, or maybe deal with it inappropriately, go get freaking hammered, and move on with your life? Like I don't understand it myself. I'm sure there are healthier coping mechanisms. I'm damn well they're out there. I don't care.
It probably has something to do with the way you view other people talking to you. You view them as children with their feelings, and you don't want to be the same.
Yeah, like I understand the fact that it can be cathartic to get things off your chest and to alleviate that weight. Oh, it must be so stressful. But at the same point, I don't fucking nut the fuck up. Like I don't know, maybe pick up your ovaries and get to walking, get a push-up bra. Like I don't. It's to each their own. I don't know. It's just not me.
Having been a counselor and have been in therapy for many years, I think that, I don't know, sometimes it's not even just so much as having a person to complain to as just saying it out loud to sort out your thoughts. I don't think it's about needing the person so much as it is needing to talk through it. Like I used to tell people to journal just to get it out of your head and out into space. I literally gave my intern a coding duck today because we do it with programmers. Sometimes you're working on something that you really shouldn't be working on because it's unnecessary, but you're stuck in your head. And so when you're stuck in code, programmers talk to their rubber duck. And you explain your code to your duck, the duck sitting on your desk, and eventually you usually find your bug or realize that you're working on something that is irrelevant, and you can go back and continue on your progress. And it's the same concept. Sometimes you just need to talk it out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever works for you.
I also have a degree in psychology, so.
No problem.
Hey, me too.
I'm sure you could write a literature on the things that you've heard and the things you know. but it doesn't change my mind.
It doesn't
I
need to.
see the way. Yeah, I know, but I see. I've heard enough people. How do I say vent? And absolutely, what you're saying is true. Like mental blocks, the same way Einstein got a remedial job to free himself up from those mental blocks. Because when you stop thinking about it, the answer comes to you.
Yep.
It's all about your brain and the way it processes things. In that aspect, do I agree with you? 100%. I see exactly what you're saying. Just the fact that I don't need it makes me go, It's a very self-centered view, which I am well aware of, but it's issues that I don't have to deal with, right? So it's difficult to relate.
I'll say that I'm getting tired of my talk therapy. I think I'd like to do something different. Probably because recently my PTSD has been so bad. And I just don't think that just talk therapy really is doing anything. So there's validity to all sides. You know?
I do see that because I know what I'm doing isn't working. Because recently, I've had 1 or 2 episodes in the last 3 years where I do drink to excess, and the problem is when I drink, I black out from time to time. But even though the lights are out in the house, the mobile home's still moving. And that's become an issue because without me knowing it, what my subconscious mind is doing is lashing out because I am so angry at the situations that I have found myself within or having to deal with or what I've had to do. So do I know that it's not healthy? Absolutely, I do. So it keeps me kind of restrained in another way. I
Right.
can relate to that.
Yeah.
I can see it when coping mechanisms start to fail, how you start to look for other things. That just makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
well aware how I seek it.
So the thing is,
No,
like, I did addiction counseling. It's like a huge step to start to realize that what you're doing isn't working and that you need to stop. So.
I even went to AA for like a good, what was it, 8 months? That was interesting. It made me feel bad for people. Like, don't get me wrong, I've done some stuff where I look back on it and I prefer not to look at it either.
Yeah.
But I do get it. So I've seen other people and I've seen depths of depravity.
Yeah.
And I understand it. But
Yeah. Well, I just
knowing it, I've always.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I'm able to admit that to myself is something, but it doesn't really change anything at the end of the day. I still gotta, in my mind, I still have to deal with my life. I just have to make sure not to harm others around me. The fact that I care about harming other people is a revelation in itself. So I don't give a fuck about anything.
Harming
my best
people
to-
is an interesting topic when you're talking to sociopaths.
I disagree with that statement entirely because you have gone to the ends of the earth for your siblings to the detriment of yourself. So,
They're my thing.
yeah, to say that you don't
what
give
I
a
was taught.
fuck about anybody is
don't.
bullshit. No, you do. You care about them a lot.
Yeah, but I can differentiate at the same time. I cut my sister off within this last year because of the bullshit she was pulling. You know how difficult that was?
Yeah.
To let other people have to pick up those pieces and then come to me, and to have her come groveling to me and to just sit there and be like, listen, you need to not come back here.
But
That
that's
sucked.
a healthy boundary. That's a good thing.
Yeah, no.
It is. That's a good thing. That's like me cutting off my dad. Like, that's a healthy boundary. Yeah. But it is. Because you care about those people. So it shouldn't be a revelation to you. Because you've always known you've cared about people, you just didn't realize it.
I was taught to lead my family from a young age. Same reason why I got my degree. Same reason why I'm everyone's medical proxy. I have to make sure that this family survives into a next generation and that they are okay. The fact this is how I was raised. It's what I do. It is my job to make sure they have roofs over their heads and they're fine. Do I love my family? Within the meotic, like, it all depends how you define love. Like, that's the problem at the end of the day. Will I go to the ends of the earth for them? Yes. That's what I was raised to do. It's what you're supposed to do.
I disagree with
That's how I
that
was
statement.
raised. That's not how you were raised. That's the thing.
No, it is how I was raised, but my family are the people who have abused me the most, and so I don't give a shit about what happens to them now.
100%. They abuse the shit out of me, woman. You think I don't know it? Of course I know it. That's why I finally got to a point where I went, listen, you figured your shit out. And now I have to deal with that, with her coming back and fucking begging and all the bullshit, and she's realized she's grown. So now I humor her to a degree. But at the same point, something goes wrong, they end up in a hospital, I'm still going to be there.
Right.
There's nothing I can do about that. That is my job. Everything else is just making money, living, and not forgetting to go to the beer store. Well, because I'm looking at the empty case beside me, it makes me sad. I was talking sweeps the whole time since I hung over ass woke up.
Yeah, but you said you're also staying sober today, so if anything,
Yeah,
I
well,
did
fuck
you a
that.
favor.
This conversation makes me looking at that fucking whiskey bottle downstairs a hell of a lot different. Are you done folding your clothes yet, motherfucker?
Oh, I've been done for like 5 minutes
You
now.
son of a bitch. Alright. Well, yeah, this has been fun. Yeah.
It's about midnight. I need to go get some sleep. Maybe I can get Micah to school on time tomorrow morning.
I kind of hate that the conversation's ending already, though.
Really?
Oh,
You haven't
I'll
even
keep
been
that.
participating.
Nah, he likes to listen. That's the same. It's
You do the same
You
thing.
two guys. Yeah. Everyone likes to hear it. That's like living in an apartment building or your neighbors. Like, you got neighbors, and you hear them arguing. What do? You don't ignore that. You find a place where they can't see you, and you listen. That's innate in every human being. Everybody likes to hear other people's bullshit to a degree.
No, I would
see,
turn
you
I would
see it
turn my
differently than
music
I do.
I would turn my music all the way up and annoy the shit out of them.
Not me.
That
Me
is what I would
defense
do.
couple.
That is what I would do.
I want to hear it.
See, that's the thing though. That's the whole like gossip thing. Like, I don't give a fuck. Get out of my life right now. You have no meaning to me right now.
See, we just see it different because they mean nothing to me, but at the same point, I love to hear people argue. I love to hear the petty crap that's going on. It's like, so what got to a point to make you go, I don't care anymore. This is
Yeah,
what
but
we're fighting about today.
What I care about is what I can learn about people by listening to them. I don't
That's exactly it.
care about the
Yeah.
argument. I'm not interested in that at all.
I'd rather observe people because I'm a behaviorist. That's what my certificate is in. So I'd rather observe people and observe their behavior and their interactions visually because that's more of what I'm trained in unless I'm actively conversing with them. So I don't want to sit and listen at a wall.
Oh, without getting a degree in the same way. So I'll sit there at a bar and people still can't understand. They're like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, not much. They're like, so what's going on here tonight? I was like, so I can tell you this, and this about those 12 people over there. And that's not without hearing them. That's just seeing how they physically interact with one another. Serves me very, very well.
For me, it more or less
Yeah.
teaches me how to be more societal, like how to fit in.
Yep.
Because I can't, like, just on my own, I can't. So I have to listen to other people and
Yep.
figure out morals and...
Yep. So there is a very fun premise in abnormal psychology that sociopaths are actually a higher evolution of predator of the human species and are technically designed to be serial killers.
Well, yeah, we kill off the social
Yeah.
aspect of being human.
Well, it's not just that, but it's that the way our brains are wired, we are more observant. We have fewer of the emotional, social aspects that keep people tied into society, which lends to us being isolated, lends to criminal behavior, which is why most sociopaths either are criminal or non-criminal sociopaths tend to be in positions of power that put them in a position to harm others either emotionally or in some way. And so it was a really interesting study, and if I hadn't been a triple major, I would have done my thesis on that, but I didn't want to write multiple theses. So And it's just that, like, we are more attuned to our surroundings because we have to observe people in order to be in our surroundings. Sociopaths naturally blend in and basically assimilate into whatever environment they're in, because otherwise they don't know how to function in a society. And it's just like, it's super interesting. But basically,
What I find the most
we're just
interesting is
we're just
how
natural
everything we
predators.
do- right. Like everything we do is I wouldn't really call it a moral choice.
It's a deliberate choice.
Right, but it's hard to explain.
No, I completely understand. Like, it's a deliberate
Well,
it's a deliberate choice to be moral.
right. Like, you get in a fight with a sociopath, they have no problem killing you. It's a decision they make to stop.
Yes, 100%. Like,
It's not like a normal person
like
at all.
when I went to New Mexico, Cody was legitimately afraid that I would kill Cheyenne's boyfriend, because there was not a question in anyone's mind that I was capable of it. It was whether or not I would.
Right. No, I would have done the same.
Yeah, it's like nobody questions whether or not I could. It's whether or not I will, because nobody questions my morality and or capability. It's just whether or not I will do it. That's why people don't want me going manic. They don't want me off my pills, because nobody knows what I will do.
And that's probably another big struggle for me too, is that I don't have anything. And then I took the weed away, which was basically that switch for me. Now I
Yep.
don't have a switch and I have to live with it.
You have to live with your ups and downs.
Yep.
Yeah, mine are exacerbated by my bipolar, and my PTSD. But I'm pretty sure you have PTSD too. But yeah,
That and being with somebody who doesn't quite understand that doesn't help either.
yes. It's been a struggle for Cody and I for a really long time, but we've obviously gotten to a good point where he can understand if I say, hey, that's not okay, that triggers me, or that makes me feel like New Mexico, he understands. So,
Nope, I get it.
that's why, like, with my car right now, I'm like my brain is caught between now and 2018, because it's another car accident, and I'm like, my brain is like freaking out. So I'm not quite manic, but I am having an episode for sure.
Well, that's why I need to start streaming again too. Just
Yeah.
another distraction.
Yeah. Well, I think the house is done, so I shouldn't have like 1,000 things to do when I come home every night now. We talked about getting a new desk, but that will take a lot of planning, because everything in here is like perfectly fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. And if I get a new...
Build it into the wall.
Well, the desk we were looking at is longer. It would give me more space.
You could always let me help you organize too.
Yeah. I just don't have enough surface area, and I have bought three under the desk, like, keyboard mounts that say they're for L desks but do not fit. And so, like, I've been trying to clear this surface area by putting my keyboard underneath, and they don't fit. And I'm like, well, what the hell am I supposed to
Those are
do?
my least favorite thing. Any kind of slide-out keyboard it's always shitty.
Well, like, my screens are here. The 3 screens are here. So, like, if I'm working, I need my keyboard, like, catty corner here. not over here, and not over here. Like, I want it catty corner here. So it just, like, I was trying to get one that's designed for L-shaped desks. I spent $78 on the one I just returned, $99 on the other one I returned, and then I stole one from the college that's in the garage right now that I'm probably just going to toss in the trash because it's not going to work either. So,
Yeah, you should mount your monitors for one. That'll create a whole lot more space.
so I have these two on a stand-up mount. This one is technically on a mount, but it's down low because I have that one up on a mount up there because that's my console monitor. And that is the extent of my space.
You could always mount them to the back of the table too, or the back of the desk.
I would have to find a way to get my battery backup somewhere else because that's what's behind this monitor. And
Why not run it from the floor?
the cables won't reach.
Extension cable.
For every single power supply?
No, just for the battery backup.
That's not the one that won't reach. The cables that are reaching it won't reach.
Oh.
Like the cables for my speakers or other things. Like little things on the desk. Yeah, like the power for the dock for my Switch is plugged in there. The router, the PS4, stuff like that.
I mean, you can mount power strips too. Just about how much effort you want to put into it.
Yeah, everything is staying in the battery backup. I'm not doing power strips. I have lost too many pieces of equipment to lightning at the college. I'm not about that life. Like,
See, even in Florida, I never had that issue.
and I'm pretty
The
sure
real life RNG.
I'm pretty sure it's the fact that the college isn't grounded. But when I have 2 water incidents, one in which I have a power supply explode off the wall and literally an outlet blown off the wall. I have a 24 port managed Cisco switch just die along with a $2,000 access point. Die, just mysteriously, gone. I'm like, I'm done. And that switch wasn't plugged into a real battery backup. It was plugged into like this weird little tower thingy in the library electrical room. And I was like, what is this? This isn't even like the kind of ones that we give people under their desk. No wonder stuff is getting fried. And the only access point in that building that died is the only one that is PoE. Now I'm like, oh, so it was an electrical thing. It was electrical. Lightning fried my stuff. And now I've got everybody complaining, oh, the Wi-Fi in the library keeps dropping. The Wi-Fi in the library isn't working. It doesn't seem to reach as far. I'm like, yeah. You guys are down an access point. Of course it doesn't work as well. Well, can we just replace it? I don't know. Can you pay your bills? Because I can't order you an access point unless you're caught up on your invoices.
They're just gonna keep sending you shit.
Like, you're welcome to go and purchase one yourself, and then I'll put it in. But I can't order it for you. Sorry. So, yeah. Plus I don't trust the electrical in this house. You can literally, like, touch a light bulb and get hum in any piece of musical equipment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no grounding in this house. Actually, we found that out when we replaced all the light fixtures. There were no grounds in any of them.
Oh no.
So yeah, there's no grounding in this house. Not in any of the wiring anyways. And when we replaced, did I tell you we redid all of the kitchen lighting? We put recessed lighting up there and like a roof fan up in the inside of it. I'll send you a picture.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I was down to one of those fluorescent bulbs that only turned on when it wanted to. I had like no light in the kitchen.
Oh no.
So yeah, they redid it, and so we had Cody's dad come over and put in dimming switches. And when he got all that open, he was like, I don't know who did this. I don't know who wired this house, but I don't think they were an electrician. I was like, well, you did buy it when it was on foreclosure, so...
A lot of people do their own home remedies to try to save money and then turn around and sell a house for more than it's worth because of it.
Well, the house was foreclosed on when they bought it.
Hey, Britt,
Sup?
can you come here for a second?
Everything okay?
No.
Oh dear. Alright, I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
Always a pleasure, young lady.
You as well. You have a good night, boys.
Alright, take care. Don't be a stranger.
I'll do my best.
Let me know how the tote thing goes tomorrow.
I will. I'm probably gonna get off at like 2 because I have so many extra hours. Alrighty.
Hey, that's as soon as I'll be going in tomorrow.
No, jeez. Alright.